So it's time to do the comparison test of the HTC One against the Nexus 5. I needed to really get these things done quicker, but, you know, I don't have a lot of time. So anyways, let's go over the specifications of the Nexus 5. It has a Qualcomm Snapdragon 800 at 2.26 GHz with the Adreno 320 graphics adapter. We have 2GB of RAM. This is the 32GB Nexus version, and it's running Android 5, so this could be an interesting benchmark. On the left side, we have the HTC One M8 with the Qualcomm Snapdragon 801 at 2.3 GHz. This is not the 2.5 GHz variant. 2GB of RAM. This is a 16GB version. It has an Adreno 330 graphics adapter, and this one is running the latest version of Android 4.4.4. So, or the latest release at the moment at this current time of recording. Of course, Android 5 will be coming to us soon, but I won't have it then because it will be sold. So, let's go ahead and we're going to boot test these things. So basically, I'll boot them up, let them run for a while, let them boot up, because this one is very slow to boot up for some reason, and then I'll come back and we can start the app test. So let's go ahead and hopefully, I have a feeling this one has a boot thingy on it, so it could take it longer, so we'll find out in a minute. Let's go. So let's see which one of these. Oh, no, okay. Oh yeah, because I restored it. Obviously, it hasn't got it anymore. Now this is deceiving. This is just a boot animation I downloaded because I quite like the new version. But it looks like the Nexus 5 will win this, and we'll find out in a minute because yeah, there you go. It's won already. Android, and there you go, done. Excuse my sniffing. I have a cold. Now the thing is, this one will be ready straight out the bat. So as you can see, I can load into here, and done. So we are ready on the Nexus 5. Now obviously it's a bit fairer to the Nexus 5. It's a bit unfair because the Nexus 5 has hardly anything on it, where at the current point in time my HTC One is my main phone. So there we go, we're done. So as you can see, the same sort of wallpaper going on here. So what I'm going to do is I'll come back in a minute once this thing has fully loaded, because it's going to take its sweet ass time, and then we shall start opening the array of apps. That took its merry time. Anyways, let's go ahead and do this. So what I'll do is I'll load each application, and whichever one gets to whatever point at the first will be the device that is the winner, basically. So of course my HTC is getting notifications like hell at the moment, so hopefully they'll stop in a second. I'm just going to wait now, and it's also updating an app, of course. We're going to have to wait for that to go through. I'll just give that a minute. No, go away. Oh my good god. 1 minute. Sorted. Sorry, but let's go ahead and launch the best application ever. By that I mean just a simple game, Temple Run. Okay. There is a problem with this thing, and for some reason a lot of my games will not load, so this could be unfair. Oops. So let me try Temple Run 2. Okay, that one seems to work, so let's just fuck that off for a minute. So here we go, Temple Run 2. This is a slight problem at the moment. That's because it's not official release, so it doesn't all work. Slightly faster on the HTC. Which one exits the game faster? Okay. Clearly the winner are exiting, however loading it took a split second slower, but is that really going to notice? No, not really. So we only have one app application loaded at the moment, so let's go ahead and launch Piano Stars. Adverts, of fucking course. Okay, there you go. So even though that had an advert, they loaded exactly the same time. So let's go ahead and open the camera application. Open significantly faster on the Nexus. Whether that's because it's better hardware, or not better hardware, but better integrated hardware. So we turn off HDR. So HDR isn't on both. We turn flash off on both. And what I'll do, I'll just pick both up. See which one catches focus first and which one takes the picture first. There you go. HTC One, clearly faster at taking the pictures, however, it's not far behind. So let me go ahead and exit. Okay, there you go, clearly slower at exiting the application. So now we have vid trim. So I'm just going to take this one away because it's got video content on it, whilst I just find the actual video I want. Okay, there we go. Just because it has personal pictures and stuff. So this is a video that I just recorded. It is 10 seconds long, and both recorded at exactly the same resolution, which is 1080. As you can see, bigger on here, slightly smaller here, 29 frames per second over here. The frame rate is exactly the same. Audio codec is exactly the same. Video codec exactly the same. Video bitrate is slightly less on here, slightly better on here. Audio bitrate slightly less and slightly better over here. What we're going to do with this one is going to go transcode. We're going to go 720p, which is the max I can go in this application. We're going to go high. And also I'd like to notice the cameras are actually better on this phone than this one. This one has a high exposure problem. I'm sorry this isn't focused. I'll see if we can get it to focus quickly. Slight problem with my camera, it doesn't like to focus very well. Come on, there you go. Should stay in focus. So I'm going to keep original audio, nothing else. We're going to go up here and click transcode. And I'm going to go continue trial. So this will test which one has a better CPU out of both. Out of the two. And we'll find out soon. HTC One's taking the slight edge here actually, which you would expect from a slightly better CPU. It is based on the exact same sort of CPU that's in this, but it's obviously slightly faster and slightly newer, so there's better architecture improvements and such. So only really a small difference between both, not too big. So there you go, done, and the Nexus 5 trailing just slightly behind. There you go. So although it took the Nexus 5 slightly longer, it did it very close. Okay, that was my fault then, it didn't want to exit. So we're going to go and load up YouTube, which for some reason I did not add, so what I'm going to do is go in here, so it's starting from the same place, so we're going to go YouTube. Significantly faster on the Nexus. It shows you a bit more of the improvements under the hood to Android 5. So I'm going to load up a video from Max Corner. I'm just going to turn the audio down. So as you can see, loaded faster. Not quite sure what's happening with my HTC. It's struggling to load the video. Very. Come on. So both have, well, did have the option to go 1080 earlier. Okay, that was clearly not loading. Anyways, let's just go ahead and exit out. That was my fault. I can't really click very well. This thing rocks side to side, which makes it harder to press. Okay, so now that we've done the YouTube, the one that I expect the Nexus 5 to fail on is this GPS test. So what I'm going to do is go on both, go under the settings, go down to location, check they're both on high accuracy. Should bring up a Google. So both on high accuracy. So now what we're going to do is they basically got the same amount of applications open. We're going to try the GPS test. Go. Accept both at the same time, and we'll see which one locks first. I expect the HTC One to do this a lot quicker. Yep, there you go. HTC One locked already. Got 10 satellites, and as we can see, the Nexus 5 is struggling exactly in the same place. So we'll give it a minute, see if it actually loads. I highly doubt it is going to. Also, a difference here, more Lumix on the HTC One is being noticed in light. Nexus 5 still struggling to get a lock. And I honestly don't think it will get one because it didn't last time until I had it like halfway out the window. It seems to struggle in a situation where it's under something, so we're just going to exit straight out of this one. Hopefully we can do this. Yeah, as you can see, the times of this taking to close the applications is a lot faster. So we're going to load the BBC News app, not something to be honest. Okay, clearly loaded a lot faster. Oopsie daisy. So yeah, this one took significantly longer. Could that be a problem with the Wi-Fi? Maybe there's a buggy Wi-Fi in the Android 5 preview, but I don't know. It's significantly faster again at closing out. So opening Chrome, and we're going to go and load up BBC homepage. So there you go. We're watching this blue bar at the top. That's done. I didn't actually see which one finished first then. Your judgment call there. But as you can see, both loaded. Let's see if we can get to the desktop site without too much struggle. Let's zoom in on this one and this one to get it properly. So go. That worked amazingly. Well done, BBC. Make your website a bit better, please. So, website-wise, it's hard to call. I didn't see which one finished first, but so far this one does look significantly faster at closing. This one seems a bit faster in CPU tasks, and of course, other things such as opening the applications is slightly faster. Will that make a big difference in real life? Not really. The seconds that you take to open on this are not really that much less so. Anyways, so the last test, which I know the Nexus 5 is going to fail at, is to play some music. So I'm using two different applications here. The reason is because play music will not work on this one for some unknown reason. So hopefully I've got the... Oh, for God's sake. So what we're going to do is we're going to play a Foo Fighters song, which is from... Where is it? Oh, this phone. What is going on? Let me try... Oh, shit. Sorry, this is on this phone under my frickin' files, and why the hell it will not play it? There, thank you. Stupid thing. Okay, so... They both have no equalization, both are completely stock, and what we're going to do is we're going to turn both of them up. I'm going to see, now obviously I expect the HTC One to win this because it's got a significantly better speaker. Oh, that's painful to listen to. Let's skip to about 146 on both. There we go. It's pretty good of me there. Let's go here. So obviously, as you expect, the HTC One is of course going to win the speaker test because of those two boom sound speakers which you can't see. So what I'll do is I'll turn them both off so you can see it. There you go. So obviously HTC One will win the speaker test on pretty much any phone because of those boom sound speakers it has is light years ahead of anything that other phones do have. So there you go, there was the speed test between the Nexus 5. Is there really a winner? Well, it depends. For me, it's sort of, I don't consider either a winner because both are pretty much as fast as each other. Despite this being slightly older with a slightly worse CPU if you consider it that, it still kept up. It closed the applications much faster, but it didn't open them as fast. So, you know, your call really. Which one did you think was faster? Which one would you choose out of these two if you had to go with one another? To be honest, for me, it's a hard choice because I love stock Android and I absolutely love this Nexus 5, but this one also has the much better speakers with a much better battery life. So for me, it would be a mix. I'd prefer to carry both around with me because better camera over here, better speaker over here, you know, your choice. Anyways, thanks for watching. I'll catch you again soon.